It's a first alert weather day here in western Colorado. We're expecting some snowfall, and we're warning you about that snowfall ahead of time. The National Weather Service has issued winter storm warnings highlighted here in the pink and winter weather advisories highlighted here in the purple. And we're expecting total snow accumulations on average in these highlighted areas between about 6 to 12 inches, according to the National Weather Service. And this will affect all mountain areas and some of those passes like Wolf Creek Pass, specifically for that winter storm warning. But this began about 5 a.m. this morning and will continue through about 11 p.m. Saturday and or 5 a.m. on Sunday, depending on your location. So be prepared to see some interesting weather this weekend. We need the snowfall. We're excited to have it, and we are going to see a decent bump in accumulations for some of those ski resorts. And that's exactly what we need because we have been very dry up in the mountains. So Vail is looking at an average to 6 to 12 or 6 to 9 inches. Same with the Winter Park area, and out towards Eagle and Glenwood Springs, we're expecting about 4 to 6 inches. Of course, we could underperform in these categories, and some of this moisture could come in the form of rain or sleet rather than snow, and it might not all occur at the same time, but nonetheless, any moisture is welcomed and needed. But taking a look at the San Juans, we might be impressed with the accumulations up towards this Telluride area because they could see up to 2 feet of snowfall. This snowstorm is a part of the large band of storm activity spanning across the entire United States, bringing freezing ice storms to other states. So we're seeing pretty decent moisture from this storm, and in the lower valleys we could see a couple inches, but again, a lot of that could come in the form of sleet or rain rather than snow. But you might be wondering where all this snow and active weather is. It's not here just yet, and it is still a ways out. It will start to move into the area around 9 a.m. today, and then it will start to get bigger and bigger, but we might not see much of the moisture on the ground or surface level until our temperatures cool down, because our temperatures tend to cause evaporation and all of those good things before we cool down. But by the end of the day, we'll start to see better forecasted snowfall and a big spread of that active weather, because from top to bottom of the state, that snow will intensify as those temperatures cool down and go into tomorrow morning. So brace yourself for the storm and a not so warm weekend, but this afternoon is still pretty decent. We get to 43 degrees in Grand Junction, 45 in Delta, 44 in Montrose, and 46 in Cortez. And those lows overnight are 26 in Grand Junction, Delta, and Montrose. Cortez about 24 degrees. But the 7-day forecasts show us almost the same thing at every location. We have that moisture rolling into the forecast, and then we have a very sharp cool down to follow that storm activity. Overnight lows will sink into the 10s and the teens. Some locations could even get down to the single digits like Montrose. We have the single digits for those overnight lows, 44 degrees today, but tomorrow about 35 for those daytime highs. And for the Delta area, a chance for rain and snow starting today does move into the forecast. A 60% chance for that active weather, a 40% chance on Saturday, and then for Cortez, we're expecting an 80% chance for active weather today, and we'll continue to see sinking temperatures to follow the storm.